As we connect onto the bolster or equipment, is the front body lifting. So backs of heels hip distance, feet dropping away. What part of the legs connect down? Calf muscles, backs of thighs, buttocks. Feel the lift through the front body, opening up. Belly, ribs, upper chest. We let the breath lift through the body, from the belly to the ribs to the upper chest. Breathe out, feel the belly, ribs, and upper chest releasing down. Breathing in, slow, steady breaths, lengthening, deepening. The exhales releasing out. And feed the breath all the way up through the body. As the breaths deepen, start to move in time with them. As you breathe out, flex the feet. As you breathe in, point the toes. Breathing out, flexion of the feet. And breathing in, pointing of the toes. Continue in this way. Moving in time with your breaths. And next time you breathe in, point the toes, drop the big toes into touch. And as you breathe out, feet roll out. Full circles, toes roll in, touch on the inhale. Breathe out, feet roll out. The next time your toes connect together, pause, sip some more breath in, bring that breath right up into the chest as high as you can. Keep sipping more and more breath in, holding in for as long as you can. When you're ready to breathe out, feet roll out opposite direction. 3 rotations around opposite direction. And last rotation around for you. Bring the toes all the way back into reconnect. Keep them together and bring a deeper breath all the way up through the body. And again, sip some more breath in, getting the chest to lift, the belly to hollow. Chin tucks down, can chin and chest connect. And when you're ready to breathe out, let the breath sigh out, let the feet drop out and soften completely. And then press the heels away, stretch through the back of the legs. And in your time, bend your legs up, Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees dropping out wide. Reach the arms back and take a hold of the elbows. If it's difficult to hold the elbows, reach for the wrists, cup the hands, or simply long arms. As you breathe in, stretch, elongate the body. And as you breathe out, soften. Inhale, feet press together, push down, push long. Elbows pull long or arms stretch long. And exhale, soften. Continue in this way, slow, steady breaths in, stretching on the inhale. Slow breaths out, softening completely. In time with your breaths. Last exhale for you. Firm the lower belly, hold the breath out. If you're holding the arms, change the grip to the unnatural side. Keep holding that breath out of the body for as long as you can. When you are ready to breathe in, slow, steady breath, and then breathing out, slow and deep. So count each breath silently to yourself. And balance your inhales and exhales, same count. We're trying to lengthen and deepen the breath. So each time you breathe in, breathe into the belly, the ribs, the upper chest. Breathe out, balancing. Slow the exhales down in order to balance. So if there's more space in your body, if you start to open up, keep breathing into that full container. Fill it up with the breath as full and as deep as you can. And once you've got the breath full and deep, pause at the end of each breath. So exhale fully and then pause at the end of that breath, rest into gap. Breathe in when you're ready, slow and steady, and then pause at the end of that breath, rest into gap. Continue in this way, subtle gaps between the breaths. And keep the length of breath steady and calm from beginning to end. Just enjoy that moment of stillness, of spaciousness. Are the facial muscles relaxed? Tongue in the mouth soft. Neck, throat, shoulders relaxed. Knees dropping out, opening hips and legs. Front body lifted, allowing for fuller, deeper breaths where we can, opening up. And one more round of breath work in your time. So finish the round you're on. One more full round. On your last exhalation, make it as slow and as deep as you can, pressing the belly down, the ribs down, upper chest flattening down by the end of the exhalation. And if there's anything left, hold this last breath out of the body. When you are ready to breathe in, then simply stretch the arms out long. Bring them all the way down around beside you. If legs are sore, bend them up, slide them long. If you need to come off the bolster a little, tuck the tailbone, move a little deeper down. Take a moment, completely surrender. Tongue in the mouth soft, the whole body soft, letting go. So if any part of the body is grabbing your attention, please readjust it so you can surrender completely. Last exhale for you, firm the lower belly. Coming off the equipment, if you've got a sore back, roll to your right. If it's easy, slide the elbows back and roll straight up, coming up to sit, whatever's best for your body. Once you're here, legs out long, long diamond shape. Simply roll your body forward, taking crown of head or forehead towards your feet. Keep the knees dropping out wide, longer diamond shape of the legs. Tuck your chin right up into the notch of the throat, protecting your neck so you're not just hanging off one part of the neck. If you've got a pulling at the lower back out to the sacroiliac joints, then move the body back and higher, creating more roundness, not going so far forward. Protect that lumbar spine if you need. And then let your body surrender there, counterposing if you're over those bolsters, cushions, rounding the spine into flexion. Keep breathing. And as we take the time in this posture, do you feel softening? Do you feel tension layers peeling away? And if so, can you go in any deeper, surrendering in? And when you're ready, let the head rock side to side, mobilize your neck. Keep the chin tucked in and up the whole time. If one side of the neck is particularly tight, hold into it or continue moving side to side. When you're ready, the head comes back to center. Again, chin tucks right up into notch of throat. Exhale, firm the lower belly. Roll up slowly. Use the hands if you need. Push away from the floor as you roll your back up vertebra by vertebra. A nice slow release, rolling the back up. Hold against the legs once you come up, sitting tall. Pull against the arms, a little bit of resistance. And then breathe in, sit taller. Exhale, tilt your right ear down. Have a sense of the left ear being pulled tall. Elongate down that left side, neck, shoulder, arm. Where's the stretch for you? Inhale, the head centers. Second side. Tilt the left ear down, right ear up. And inhale, the head centers. Turn the chin to the right shoulder. Tuck it down as deep as you can towards that collarbone. And then slowly the chin rolls down to center chest. Make sure the chin is pushing up through the back of the neck the whole time, not hanging off one part of the cervical spine. Keep the neck muscles switched on. And then inhale, lift the head all the way up to neutral. Slowly to your opposite shoulder, chin comes around. Tuck it down towards the collarbone. And then slowly, chin rolls to center chest. Again, keep the chin tucked in and up the whole way. And inhale, lift the head all the way up to neutral. Turn the chin to the right again. Bring the arms all the way around this time as well. And twist around to your right as far as you're comfortable to do. Hand against the leg. Right hand behind you for support. Try not to fall back. Rotating the neck around to where you can. Breathing in, we're sitting tall. Breathing out, we're rotating back. Inhale, lift the spine. Exhale, rotating. Few more breaths, your timing, your breath. And then exhale, squeeze that last breath out. Flatten the belly, hold out. When you are ready to breathe in, slowly the face turns forward. The body follows all the way around to your left side. Hands come around, look around behind that left shoulder. So right hand against the leg, something to push away from, helping us to rotate. Encourage that left shoulder back as much as you can. Eyes at eye level all the way around to where you can. Inhales, we sit tall. Exhales, we twist. And last exhale, fully flatten the belly, squeeze the breath out. And then inhale, slowly the face all the way back to center. The body follows. Once you're there, assist those legs to come up. They've been there a while. Slide them long. Give them a shake out. Rub down, roll shoulders, maneuver. Neck, shoulders, legs, whatever you feel you need to do, whatever works for you. And then when you're ready, bend those legs up, reach forward for the legs, ankles, feet as far as you're comfortable to do. Inhale, pull up on the arms, lift the chest, chin tucks in, back of neck long, and lengthen the body forward towards the front of those thighs. Breathe into the stretch. Where is it for you this morning? If there's a part in the back that's rounding out behind you, from that rounded point in your back, lift higher. So if the chest is dropped, lift the chest up. Shoulders stay down the back. Keep breathing up and down along the spine. So bring your awareness to your tailbone. Breathe in, slide your awareness up the spine, all the way to top of neck if you could. Exhale, slide your awareness down to tip of tailbone and try and tilt the tailbone out long behind you. 5 more rounds of breath work from now. Fifth exhalation for you, then let the body surrender. Let go of the legs, palms turn up. Let the feet drop, let your head roll in, surrender in. If it's too intense, roll up and down a few times. If you can stay deep, stay deep. Whatever works for you. Start to press your heels down through the mat. Exhale, firm the lower belly. Feel the legs switch on, the belly comes in. And then breathing in, roll your back up, vertebra by vertebra, chin tucked all the way. The head will come up last. And once you're all the way up, take a moment being still. Again, if you prefer to mobilize it, move out through the joints, mobilize or stillness, whatever works for you, whatever feels right. And then in your time, simply prop the hips up under bolsters. If you're on flatter towels, fold them over a few times or roll the yoga mat up to give your hips a bit more height. Sitting on cushions, bolsters, blankets, towels, whatever you've got. And then heels in as close to the pelvis as you can, Baddha Konasana. Knees wide, feet press them together. Put your right hand off to the side when you're ready. Inhale, left arm up and over and reach across. Then push away from your right hand. Press your left ribs out to the side and breathe out to that left side body. Can we press the feet together? Can the knees drop any wider? Slow, steady breaths in and out. And then exhale, top arm sweeps down. Take that left hand out wide, right arm up and over, and lean to your second side. Try not to lock the left shoulder up, bend the arm, shoulder down in the back, and push out to your right. Expand the ribs on the right side body, and breathe into that lengthening and opening. Exhale fully, let the arms sweep down again into your twist, all the way to your right side. Left hand against the leg, right hand behind you. Sit tall, keep lifting the body. Exhale, rotate, looking back. Try not to have the chin jutting. Keep everything level. Eyes at eye level, shoulders around, chest around. Keep breathing. And again, last exhale, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, face forward, sweep around second side, all the way to your left. Right hand against left leg, something to push away from. And again, encourage that left shoulder back. Inhale, spine lifting. Exhale, rotating. And exhale, squeeze that last breath out. Inhale, face forward, unwind. Pick up the legs, slide them out long. Again, give them a rub down, a shake out, roll shoulders, maneuver the neck, do whatever you need to. And then we're going to take the right leg up, bring it in, plant the foot on the floor, right hand behind you, left arm up to the ceiling. Reach up, create length, outside edge of the leg if you can. If the shoulder's jamming, wrap around the leg, and again into your twist. How much more rotation can you feel? Arm and leg press against each other. Can you feel any more mobility or space around behind that left shoulder blade? A little bit more twist through the body if possible. Keep breathing. And then exhale fully. Again, squeeze this last breath out. Hold out for as long as you can. When you are ready to breathe in, face turns forward, then the body follows. Second side, left leg bended up, right leg long, left hand behind you, right arm up, lift the spine, stretch, reach the arm over outside edge of leg, arm and leg press against each other. If the right shoulder's hitched up, wrap around the leg instead and rotate. This left knee's pushing out to left, right arm's pushing back to the right. How much more movement, spaciousness can you get around that right side shoulder blade, rib cage? Spine lifting on the inhale, twisting with the exhale. And again, last exhale, squeeze the breath out. Hold out for as long as you can. And when you are ready to breathe in, face turns forward, body follows. Slide the legs long, again, shake out, roll out, mobilize. Give yourself a moment through the joints, mobilizing in ways that's comfortable for you. You can either keep the hips up on the equipment or slide the bottom forward off. If you're not leaning on the shoulders, take the equipment out behind you and lay to the floor. Legs are bent up, take the feet wide and take both knees across to your right side. Tuck the tailbone and press that left hip flexor and quadricep forward, stretching down that front of that left leg. Now, if there is no stretch, grab the left ankle and move the knee and foot further back if you could or need to. Or you can stay seated up on the bolster and go straight up through the stretch, opening straight up more directly through the front of that left thigh. So find this opening. So again, if you're not weight bearing on the arms, lean all the way back, tuck the tailbone and keep pressing left thigh and hip forward. Breathe into your stretch. Breathe into the lengthening. Breathe into what you're feeling. Keep tucking the tailbone, protect your lower back. Exhale fully, readjust where you need to take it to second side. And when you're ready, coming up and then second side in your time. Knees across to your left. And again, tuck the tailbone, press that right hip flexor quadricep forward. If there's no stretch, bring that right leg further back. If you're not weight bearing on the shoulders, it's got too much, lay the body back. Tailbone tucking. Press that right thigh, right hip forward, lengthen away from you. Keep breathing into your stretch, lengthening, opening. And then exhale fully, release out best way you can to bring both legs out in front of you long. Roll shoulders for your weight bearing, wrists mobilize. Again, legs rub down, shake out. Do whatever you need to. When you're ready, pulling all the equipment away from behind you, move it off to the side. If you've got the core strength, roll down. If you need to support yourself, bend those legs up, ease down best way you can. All the way to the mat. Palms turning up, feet dropping away. Let your whole body soften down. And just enjoy the feeling of releasing down. First time we've been flat to the mat. And notice the curves through your body. Notice where there's connection down. Or notice where there's curves in the legs, in the body, the arms, the neck, the head. Feeling and connecting to the body in this moment. So remember, if there's any lower back issues, bend your legs up. And then push out through the heels. Exhale fully, stretch up the back of the leg. Inhale, right knee comes in and reach for your right leg. Breathe out, roll your forehead up towards your knee. Inhale, lower your head back to the mat. Exhale, arms and leg releasing out. Inhale, left knee comes in, reach for the leg. Exhale, roll forehead towards your knee. Inhale, lower the head back to the mat. And exhale, arms and leg releasing out. Inhale, right leg comes in again, reach for the leg. Exhale, roll forehead to your knee. Inhale, lower the head back to the mat. And exhale, arms and leg releasing out. Inhale, left knee comes in, reach for the leg. Exhale, roll forehead to that leg. Inhale, lower the head back to the mat. And exhale, arms and leg release. Keep it going, your timing, your breath. Can it become a moving meditation? Mind, body, breath connected as one. When your left leg next comes back to the mat, finishing there. Once your left leg releases, making that the last one. Let the body surrender back into stillness. Let go. If you're out of balance, realign. Give yourself a moment to soften in a balanced way. And then press the heels out, stretch the back of legs. Bend both legs up onto the mat, feet hip distance parallel. Cross your right ankle in front of your left thigh. Right hand on your right knee, press it out. Left hand on left hip, squaring down. So this right knee is trying to press into the chest. The hand holds it out. Keep breathing. Arm and leg strength working against each other. Work the resistance. Next exhale, soften, and if it's easy enough, reach through, pick up that left leg and bring the left knee closer to the chest. If that's too much on the joints, stay where you are, hand and leg resisting each other. Keep breathing into this opening around the hips, legs, glutes. And exhale fully, let the left leg release back down. Right leg up to the ceiling, hold the back of your right leg. Slide your left leg out along the yoga mat. We're pressing the right heel up to the ceiling. Now this right leg wants to go back down onto the mat beside the left leg. The arms resist, hold it where it is. Elongate the back of this right leg as best you can. Heel pressing on. Resistance, arm and leg work against each other. And then exhale, soften the resistance so the leg's not pushing away. Still hold there, but just bend the leg down a little bit and press the heel higher. Just subtle change to the stretch. Where do you notice now? That leg bent a little more, heel pressing up. Keep breathing. And then start to turn the foot out in an external rotation. So from the hip to the foot, there's an external rotation of the leg. Keep adjusting, stretching, lengthening as much as you can. And then the leg comes across the body towards your left. Put the left hand outside edge of this right leg. Right thumb into the hip crease where the leg joins onto the torso. The leg is trying to go back to the right. The left hand won't let it. Keep breathing. And then let the leg come back to center. Hold around the back of the leg easily. And a gentle stretch. Is there any more length available on this right leg? Keep pressing the heel up as much as you can. Exhale, firm the belly. Inhale, roll up forehead to the leg as close as you can. If you've got the strength, let go of the leg and stay there. 3 breaths. Protect the neck where you need. 3rd breath, lower the head, arms, and leg. Let the whole body release down onto the mat. Let go. Feel that right leg drop away. Feel the body surrender completely. And push the heels out, stretch through the back of the leg. Bend both legs up, feet on the mat, hip distance, parallel. Cross the left ankle in front of the right thigh. Left hand on the left leg, pressing it away. The leg is resisting, pushing back in against the hand. Right hand on right hip, square it down. Keep breathing. So working the stretch here, or if it's easy enough, pick up the right leg and reach through for the right leg if it's easy on the joints. And if that's too much, stay working foot on the floor. Hand and leg resisting. And exhale fully. Right foot releases down. Left leg up to the ceiling. Hold the back of this left leg and take the right leg out long if it's easy in the back. Both heels pushing away. Left heel especially up towards the ceiling. Lengthen this leg as much as you can. The leg's trying to go down onto the mat beside the right leg. The arms won't let it. Arm and leg resisting each other. Breathing into the stretch, into the activity of the leg, wherever you're feeling. And then exhale, release the resistance. So still hold the leg, but let it soften. Press the heel up. Leg bends a little more and press the heel up, engaging into the stretch. And then start to work the leg out into an external rotation. So turn the leg and toes out wide. And then stretch the leg as long as you're comfortable to do. Readjust wherever that is for you. Feeling where you can rotate to. Lengthening, opening. Exhale fully, then bring the leg across your body to the right. Right hand outside edge of the leg. Left thumb down into the hip crease where the leg joins onto the torso. The leg wants to come back to the left, the hand won't let it. Working arm and leg against each other, keep breathing. And then exhale, soften, bring the leg back up to neutral alignment. Hold the back of the leg easily positioned. And then noticing, is there any more length available? Any more stretch? What does it feel? Breathe into that sensation. Exhale fully, rolling up forehead towards the leg. Keep breathing. Let go of the leg if you're stronger and wish to. 3 more breaths using the abdominal strength. And last breath for you. Lower the head, the arms, the leg. Release the body, rest into Shavasana. Readjust if you're out of alignment. And take this time as yours. Enjoy the moment of stillness, resting down. Push out through the heels again as you breathe out. Stretch the back of those legs. And then bend the legs up, feet hip distance parallel. Bring the arms in down beside you on the mat, palms down. Tuck your tailbone, feel the lower back press into the mat. Breathe in, roll your hips up off the mat, lifting up to where you can, as high as you're comfortable to do. Breathe in again, lift your heels or toes off the mat. Breathe out, roll your back down. Tailbone tucks under, buttocks come down last. Bring the knees into the chest, keep the hands pressing on the mat. Take the legs up to the ceiling and flex the feet. Wide legs as you exhale, inner heels push up and out. Stretch wide, stretch long. Inhale, bring the legs all the way back up together, heels press high. Exhale, bend, feet down onto the mat, hip distance parallel. Tailbone tucks, roll the hips up off the mat. Press down to lift up as high as you're comfortable to do, and hold. Imagine there's a foam block between your inner thighs, squeeze in on it. Feel the feet press down, feel they're pushing away long. The hands press down, the arms and shoulders press down. Tuck your chin down. Bring a deep breath all the way up through the front body. The end of that inhale, lift your heels or toes off the mat. Exhale, roll your back down. Is there balance? Right and left sides all the way. Buttocks come down last. Keep the hands pressing down. Knees come into the chest. Legs go up again, inhale, flex your feet. Wide legs as you exhale, press your inner heels up and out. Stretch wide, stretch long. Inhale, legs all the way up together. Heels push up, elongate. Exhale, bend, feet onto the mat. Hip distance parallel. Tailbone tucks, and again, breathe in, roll your hips up off the mat. Coming up and hold. Once you're here, put a hand or hands under the back and feel your lower back region. Now on each side of the spine, if your lower back muscles are really ridging up, then drop the hips a little bit and tuck your tailbone under some more. So it's more broadness across that lower back, not pinching. You'll feel then maybe the legs and the glutes are doing more work. You can then put your hands back to the floor and feel the legs strengthening, glutes working. The back is still working, but it's not ridged. The muscles aren't so hard on each side of the spine in that lower back. So keep tilting under the pelvis more if you need to. Feel legs and glutes working as you hold up. The hands can press down, the arms and shoulders press down, the chin tucking down. Now the feet are pushing down and feel they're pushing away from you long. Feeling the stretch, or the strength I should say, through the back legs, back body strong, front body opening. Hold into it a few more breaths where you can. Next inhale, lift your heels or toes off the mat. Lift the hips up as high as you can. Get the tuck of the tailbone again and roll the back down. Vertebra by vertebra, bring the buttocks down last. Once you do, bring the knees up into the chest. Wrap the arms around your legs, hug them in. Let your body gently rock side to side. Massage across the back. And when you're ready, from here today, we're releasing the arms, roll to the right, come up onto hands and knees into your 4-point position. So getting ready for our cat and cow, shoulders above wrists, hips above knees. Neutral spine to begin. When you're ready, inhale, dip the lower back, lift the chest forward, looking up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone, roll your spine, look in towards your navel. Moving with the breath, inhale, dip the spine, lift the chest forward, looking up. Exhale, tuck your tailbone under, roll your spine, look in towards your belly button. Continue to move with your breaths in your time. Spread your fingers wide. Check of the shoulders staying above wrists, hips above knees. Next time you're looking at your navel, then stay there. Once you're there, shoulders broader across your back. So push the hands down into the mat to get the shoulders broad. Chin deeper into notch of throat. Tailbone tuck it under. So the head isn't hanging. Make sure the chin is pressing up into notch of throat, protecting that neck. And then tuck the toes under and take the buttocks back towards the heels to where you can, stretching toes and arches of feet as much as possible. If it's too intense, ease up and down a few times, just working through to that stretch where possible. So toes are tucked under, stretching toes, arches of feet. And when you're ready, then let the toes point out behind you. Can you take the buttocks further back to heels? Elbows drop, forehead drop, surrender there for a moment. Keep the knees in close, we're getting that rounded back. Tailbone tucking under, chin tucking in and arm. Now we're going to lift the head and chest, walk the arms out in front long until those elbows are off the mat. We're gliding through for Sphinx. Keep lifting head and chest, let the arms slide further. Forearms to the mat, bring the hips down, and then keep readjusting, elbows below shoulders or in front, and a sense of the forearms pulling back. As the forearms pull back, feel the chest pull long, tops of feet press, squeeze inner thighs, squeeze the glutes. Make sure you're not jamming the back of the neck, feel you've got a nice curve. Elbows, arms trying to pull back, chest pulling forward. So elbows are in front of the shoulders or directly below. Couple more breaths. So now your choice, if you need to lower the body down, if you can stay where you are, transition to Cobra, using core strength, leg strength, back strength, one hand and then the other. Transition into Cobra, feeling the strength to come up that little bit higher if you could, arching up. Feel where it is for you, keep legs and glutes working. And then to down dog, tuck the toes, lift up, push back and stretch back into that down dog posture. So bend those legs a little, unlock your knees, press away from your hands, unlock the elbows, shoulders broad across your upper back. Create the stretch and length through the back body and continue to breathe into these feelings. On your next inhale, can you take your right leg up behind you? Roll the hip up, ribs up, twist up. Look up under that right underarm as best you can. Stretch the leg high. Exhale, lower the foot back to the mat. Do it from the knees if you need to. Left leg goes up. Roll hip up, ribs up, twist up. Look up under that left underarm. Stretch high. And exhale, lower the foot. Keep the hips squared this time. Right leg straight out behind you. Flex the foot, stretch long. Step the right foot up through the hands. Back knee down and point. Coming into our lunge, bring the arms up to the ceiling. Bring the hands onto the hips when you're ready. Making sure that right foot is forward of the knee. Push back from the right foot, hips are they squared? And if it's easy for you, looking up. If you're wobbly, look forward or down. Remember, don't throw the head. Keep breathing into your stretch. And then if you're easy in it, arms come up again. Few more breaths, find your length, find your opening. One more breath, reach up. Bring the hands down inside edge of your front foot. Once you do, tuck your back toes, lift off your back knee, turn both feet out to the side. There's only one way they'll turn easily. Turn your feet out, come down through your wide leg forward bend and go down into a wide leg forward fold. Keep hands on the floor if you could. Keep your legs bent, unlock the knees, and keep stretching the bottom high. Pull your body down nice and long, creating as much length as you can. Inhale, lift your head and chest. Once you do, put your left hand out in front of you, a body length in front, under your face. Right arm wide and up to the ceiling, twist up. Look up to your right hand as much as you can. Take 3 more breaths, unlock your knees. Third exhale, that hand comes down, second side. Take the left hand wide up to the ceiling. Keep the chin tucked, back of neck long. 3 more breaths. Third exhale, bring the hand down. Come all the way back to the front edge of your mat. Turn on your feet. Turn the right toes out wide on the ball of the back foot and ease down onto your left knee. Both hands inside edge, turn your toes out, knee out. Go down onto the forearms as deep as you're comfortable to do. If you're not on forearms, hands stay where they are and just bend the arms. Press back from your right foot, bringing the hips forward and breathe into your lengthening. Breathe into the stretch, elongate, front toes turned away, knee dropping away. Remember, try not to hang your head. Keep the neck lifted, engaged, muscles switched on, back of head held. And then exhale fully. Walk the hands up on inhale. Bring those toes up. Hand outside edge of the leg, Ardha Hanumanasana, your half split. Unlock the knee. Extend the buttock long. Keep lifting the chest, chin in. Breathing into your stretch. And breathe all the way up the back of that right leg. Where's the length for you? And exhale, this foot comes down flat to the mat. Sink forward, dragging that left thigh and hip as far forward as you can. Right knee stacked above the heel. Keep stretching, left thigh dragging forward. Breathing into this stretch, elongate. Could you tuck the back toes? Can you lift off the back knee? Move that back foot wider, closer. If you're stronger through those legs, could your hands come up off the floor this morning? Either rest on the leg or the arms could come up, or keep hands on the floor and just working through those legs, pushing through the feet, wherever it is for you today. Keep breathing. Feel where it might open for you. And then we're going to put the left hand back to the floor under the shoulder. Right arm stays up for twisted lunge, or if the hands were down, take your right arm up, twist up, open up. If it's easy, long arm beside your ear. Feel where it is for you today, and you've got 3 more breaths. Last breath for you, down dog. Arm circles down, push and step back, and find your down dog posture in your time. Shoulders broad, unlock the elbows, press the buttocks away, stretch them long. Lengthen through the back of the legs, trying to press your heels towards the mat. Press your feet down into the yoga mat. Can we slow the breath, steady and calm? And then next inhale, left leg's going up. Step it out behind you as far as you can. Step it up through the hands to where you can. Ease down, back knee down, hands come up and move that left foot through. Reach to the ceiling, stretch up. Hands on hips when you're ready and squaring off. Pressing back from this left foot. Right knee, right thigh, dragging through. Keep that pelvis balancing. And then gazing up if it's easy for you. If you've got your balance, and then arms going up if you wish to. Inhales, reach. Exhales, push away from the foundation. Keep breathing. Try not to fall on your back. Keep the front lower ribs held in. And then reach up, stretch up. Hands both come down inside edge of the foot. Tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee. There's only one way you can easily turn your feet. Turn them out. Go down through those legs as deep as you can. Fold your body down and in to where you can. Unlock the knees. If your back's really rounding from that really rounded point, pull longer. Keep breathing into this feeling. Feel the stretch and elongation. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Turn all the way back to the front edge of your mat. As you do, bring the back heel up. Come down on the back knee. Front toes turn wide. Hands stay inside edge of that left foot. Ease down to forearms if you can, or stay up on your hands. Make sure the foot is forward of the knee. Toes out, knee out. Bring the chest long. Back of neck long. Remember, not hanging off the head not hanging off the neck. Shoulders back. Unlock those elbows and just use the arms a little bit more if you could. And exhale fully. Walk the hands in. Pull the toes up, hand outside edge of leg. That half split position. Make sure the knee's not hyperextended. The heel digging in, the buttock pushing back long. Lower back extending. If it's really rounding, bend the legs some more. Extend the sit bone back longer. Keep breathing. Find that stretch, find that length. And exhale fully, let the foot come down onto the mat. The knee stacking above the heel. Feel dragging that right thigh forward into the stretch, pull it long. Keep breathing into this feeling, elongating. And exhale fully. Tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee, move the foot closer, wider. So maybe you're going to stay down using the legs here. Maybe one or both hands could come up. Maybe the arms can reach up. Where is it for you? Wherever you are in your lunge, legs are active, pushing through the feet. Find your stretch, find your opening, find your strengthening. And then wherever we're at, the right hand's going to be under the shoulder for our twisted lunge. Left arm goes up. Can we look up to that top hand? If it's easy, long arm beside the ear. It's not so easy, you're losing the twist, keep the arm up. 3 more breaths. Try and have the chest up, face turning up to where you can. And 3rd breath for you, we're stepping back to down dog. Hand goes down, step back to our down dog, best way we can get there. Slow, steady breaths in and out. Finding your length, finding your balance. Upper body strengthening, back body lengthening. Coming down onto the knees, a gentle dip of the spine, looking up. Take the right leg up behind you, lift it high. Swing it over to your left, put it on the floor, and slide it away long. Working that left hip and glute out to the side as far as you're comfortable to do. Stretch back long. And just careful around those joints, knees and hips where you need to be. And tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee, push out, find the stretch there. And then exhale fully, pushing off, come back up onto hands and knees. Second side when you're ready, dip the spine looking up. Take the left leg up, lift it high, swing it over to your right, slide long, stretch back, elongate, and find the length, second side. Tuck the back toes, lift off the back knee, push out, stretch out long. Exhale fully, push off, back onto hands and knees, and then simply come through to sit the best way you can. Take the buttocks back, swing the legs around, wherever that is for you. An easy Janushirasana, left leg long, bend the right leg in and let that right knee drop away. If you're falling back, bend the left leg up or prop the hips up. Inhale, lift the spine, lift the arms, stretch. Reach forward for your left leg, ankle, foot. If the right knee is sore, right leg off to the diagonal. Try to square your body down to this left leg. So notice if that right shoulder's further back or one shoulder's higher, balance them off. Lift the side body, so we're trying not to slump or collapse. And breathe into this lift and stretch. Again, not hanging the head, chin tucks in and up. Feel the muscles up through the back of the neck switched on, supporting the weight of your head as you lean the body forward. And then arch the chest up. Inhale, pull up, lift the chest. Exhale, releasing. Bring that right knee up, bring the foot over outside edge of that straight leg. Left arm wrap, right hand behind. Sit up tall. Exhale, twist, look around behind that right shoulder. Encourage it back. Press this right foot down as actively as you can. Shoulders and chest around as much as possible. And exhale, squeeze your last breath out. Inhale, face forward, unwinding. Give the legs a shake out, shoulders a roll, maneuver the neck, whatever you need to do for a moment. Second side in your time, left leg bends in, knee drops away. If you're falling back, bend that right leg up. Reach up, lift the spine. Fold forward for that right leg, ankle, foot. If the left knee's sore, leg out straight diagonally. And fold your body forward. So if this chest is just getting collapsed, lift it. Shoulders back, chin in. Keep breathing. And again, inhale, pull up against the arms, arch that chest up, look up. If you can't feel the chest arch, bend the knee higher to feel that sense of a back bend, shoulders down the back. And then exhale, releasing. Pick up that left leg, foot over outside edge of the right leg. Right arm wrap, left hand behind. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twisting, rotating, looking back. Encourage that left shoulder back. Again, careful with the neck. Keep this left sit bone pressing down. And exhale, squeeze your last breath out. And then inhale, face forward and unwind. Long legs, shake out, roll out, mobilize, rub down, whatever works for you. And then head to middle room. You're gonna roll your back to the floor. Bolsters handy, put them under the bottom, legs elevated, or shoulder stand if you're inverting to shoulder stand. So when you're ready, the back rolls to the mat, legs go up in the air for shoulder stand or bolster or block or something under the bottom so the hips are higher than the chest. Legs up in the air, elevated to where you can be. Keep breathing into this feeling once you get there. So if you're in your shoulder stand, the hands are lifting you up. If legs are elevated, just keep the legs up in the air. Have a sense of letting them drop back down into the hips and pelvis. So if you're in shoulder stand, you can bring the legs over into Halasana, bending the knees, going deeper. If your legs are elevated on bolsters, blocks, bend the knees to the chest, release the equipment out. And when everyone's ready, roll your body back down onto the mat. Once those legs come out long, slide your elbows back and shift up onto your elbows. Bring the elbows in under the shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades back together. Pop the chest up. Chin either staying tucked or let the head go back as far as you're comfortable to do without straining. So wherever that is for you, just arching up to where you can. Push down onto the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Bring the chin to the notch of the throat. Let the arms slide out and release your body down onto the mat, resting into Shavasana in your time. Take a moment, rock the head side to side. Bring knees to chest, hug them in, rock the body side to side. Put extra layers on if you're feeling cool, and let the body rest into Shavasana in your time. Palms turned up, legs out long, feet dropping away. And once you come to settle onto the mat, give yourself a moment. Is there balance or is there difference through the body? So readjust if you need to, surrendering down. And then awareness to the rise and fall of the abdominal region. Abdominal wall rising on the inhale, softening down with the exhale. And just let your awareness rest into the feeling of the breath. Abdominal wall gently moving, coming back to your resting rhythm, letting go. And then next inhale, bring a slow, deep breath all the way up through the body. Breathe out, slide your awareness down through the legs, out through the feet, let go. Let the feet drop away, let them be heavy. And feel them drop into the backs of the heels. From the backs of the heels, breathe in. Slide awareness up backs of legs to buttocks. And breathe out, soften. Can you feel the calf muscles spread down? Backs of knees lengthening, opening. Reconnection, backs of thighs, buttocks. Where is it for you? Awareness to the tailbone. Breathe in, slide your awareness up the spine to the top of the neck. And breathe out, soften. And feeling the muscles on each side of the spine soften and spread. Shoulder blades are heavy, let them drop down the back. Back of the neck is long, tuck the chin down and in. And then exhale, let the weight of the head release. Slide your awareness up and over crown of head and come to rest to the forehead. Once your awareness is in the forehead region, breathe in and feel this area opening. Breathe out, softening. Breathing in, feel the forehead area smoothing. Exhale, softening. Continue in this way with your breath. If the mind has wandered off, bring it back to breath and start to gradually lengthen and deepen your breath. As those breaths start to deepen, feel the movement from the belly, the ribs to the upper chest, and slowly let the breaths release out naturally. Each inhale building little by little, awakening and energizing as those breaths start to deepen. When you're ready, rub thumbs and fingers, wriggle toes, opening, closing hands, flexing feet back and forth. Circle joints, ankles and wrists, full rotations. And then opposite direction in your time. Stretch the arms up and over when you're ready to. Reach out long. And exhale, sigh and soften. Twice more. And after your last stretch, bend your legs up, roll to your right. Give yourself a moment there. And when you're ready, rolling to come up to sit, moving slowly and gently. Prop up on your bolsters, cushions, roll the yoga mat up, whatever you need to do. Try to have the hips higher than the knees when you come up to sit. Lower back lifting into extension, not slumping the chest, not collapsing on the diaphragm. So prop up and lift as tall as you can. Chin tucks into notch of throat. And once you're still, let the breath come up and down through the central channel in your body. So directly in front of your spine, it's a channel known as Sushumna channel. Each time you breathe in, feel the airflow and energy come up through the central channel of your body. And exhale, sliding back down towards tailbone. Your timing, your breath. Inhale, lifting the awareness and energy up through this channel of energy through the body. Exhale, back down towards tailbone. With your breath. The next inhale for you, wide arms sweep up. Connect the hands together and touch to the forehead. As we move through life with thoughtfulness. Touch the hands to the lips as we move through life. We have kind words. And bring the hands to the heart. As we move through life, we have compassion and we have kindness. Namaste. Fold the body, surrender forward, stretch long. Be completely still or mobilize it, rock it out, roll it, whatever you need to do. And then when you're ready, simply coming up and finishing in your time. Thank you all.